And it's a moment etched in the minds of all Americans. Butler, Pennsylvania, nearly 1 year ago.
Something that said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
Salena Zito was covering President Trump's rally. She was shielded by a heroic Secret Service agent when the bullets started flying, and she writes about it all in her new book, Butler. Salena joins us now. The subtitle is The Untold Story of the Near Assassination of Donald Trump and the Fight for America's Homeland. Highly recommend. Great book. Congratulations, Salena. Can you tell people what it was like to go back and write about the moments and what was new for you as you dissected it in your brain, having lived through it?
Well, I think the thing that stands out to me a lot, writing it, but also in the years since it's happened, is that conversation that I had with President Trump the next day. He called me the next morning, and the first thing he asked was, "Are you okay? Is your daughter okay?" My daughter is a photojournalist. She took the photo that's on the cover of the book. But we got into this conversation, we talked several times that day, but we got into a conversation about his decision to say fight, fight, fight. And he said, you know, Salena, in that moment, I wasn't Donald Trump. I was representing having been a former president, but possibly the next president. I was the president of the United States, and all that that represents and all that that means. And it was important to me, not just for the people that were there, but also the people that I knew that were watching, that we are okay, meaning the country, that America is going to be okay. We are resilient, we are resolved. And I needed to express strength for the country, not for me, for the country. And I've thought about that as I was writing the book, and I talked to him a couple weeks ago about that as well. Mm-hmm. And that really has resonated with me, and I think will resonate with people as they read throughout the book, that really was a moment of purpose, and how he handled it was very defining, not just for a political campaign, not just for a man, mm-hmm. but for a country.
I love at the end of the book, you talk about the people that you cover every day, and you say that maybe if the press listened to the wisdom coming from the middle of the country, instead of trying to change it, that would be a good starting point. Salena, congratulations. And we'll see much more of you. You're a friend of the show, and we appreciate you. Congratulations. And if you want to hear more from Salena about her book and much more, check out the podcast, Perino on Politics. It's available wherever you get your podcasts, and we go for about half an hour talking about details in the book that you have just got to hear. Really great.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.